All right, are we ready, boys and girls? Yes. Wow, guys, my computer went through a little reboot. I had to get it all started back up. But here we are, boys and girls. Faith your fears, Friyay. Man, I got to get that first comment updated. It should have been updated, should have got corrected. But you know what? We're rolling, baby. We are rolling through Friyay. Thank you guys for joining me. Appreciate you being on here. Hey, listen, you have landed on the Childlike Faith podcast here inside the Fun Life community. And I'm excited to share with you guys today's episode because today's episode is all about faithing your fears. It's going to be part 2 of Master Your Fear. You guys know we started on July 4th. We did the last Friday, we did the Freedom from Fear Masterclass. This is going to be the next level up. This is going to be version 2, Master Your Fear. Master Your Fear Masterclass, guys. So hang tight, boys and girls, because we're going to be introducing to you guys new and improved. This is going to be kind of your full teaser script to Master Your Fear Masterclass. Again, guys, it's going to be taking place July 18th in just 2 weeks. Well, is it? No, next week. Oh, my goodness. Next week. 2 weeks from last Friday. So next week, July 18th, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. I will put the link down in the comment section for you guys to get registered. Appreciate you being on here. Hey, listen, guys, this is all about activating that childlike faith, right? That faith factor fire, guys. It's going to be some powerful strategies to make sure that nobody dares to scroll past without stopping, smiling, and signing up, boys and girls. Because listen, let me ask you a real quick question, really fast. You ready? What if fear wasn't your enemy? Seriously, what if fear was not your enemy? A lot of times you think, who was it? Somebody said, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. What if fear was never designed to be your enemy, but really your ally? Have you ever thought about that? I mean, what if fear, right? What if fear was the very door to your destiny? That's exactly what we're going to be covering, guys. And so, again, thank you guys for joining me. Appreciate you being on here. I am your playground guide, Johnny Juan Ortiz, here in the playground of life. This is the Childlike Faith Podcast for all you Christian entrepreneurs who want to grow and scale your business to be able to achieve the financial freedom you're looking for without sacrificing your time, your family, your faith, or your joy. So I want to welcome all you boys over here, boys and girls over here at TikTok land, boys and girls over here in LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook. You've got over here, guys, this is going to be the email marketing, and you guys are going to get the replay. So hopefully you guys are watching this. Hopefully you guys are catching the replays. I know some of you guys watch this. The majority of you guys watch this on the replay, or you hear it on Spotify or Apple Podcast. So thank you guys for joining me. Appreciate you being on here. But seriously, let's get back to the show, because what if the thing you're avoiding, right, the conversations that you haven't had, that live video that you haven't posted, hey, and by the way, did you know that you could practice going live without going live? For those of you that have been wanting to do a video, for those of you that have been thinking about going live on social media because you have a story to tell or a product to sell, something, but you've been holding off because you can't get it right. You can't get it just right. You're operating under the guise of perfectionism, when in reality it's procrastination that's been masquerading around in your life as perfectionism. Guys, there's a feature in there to go live without going live. So hey, let me know. I'll walk you through it. Hey, DM me. Let's connect. JohnnyJuan.com. I'll go ahead and show you how to do that. But seriously, what if the dream that you've been postponing? What is that dream? That idea, that moment of inspiration that you've been putting on the back burner. What if that was the exact thing that would unlock your next level? Isn't that awesome? Isn't that a crazy idea, right? What was it? I can't remember the guy name who said it, but that cave that you're afraid to enter holds the treasure you seek. Boys and girls, stop letting fear run your life, and stop letting it whisper lies like you're not enough. What if you fail? What will the people think? My goodness, stop. Just stop. Just quit. Don't let those voices get loud. I heard my good friend Bill Hennessy say in an online meeting we had, he said, you need to learn to dance in the chaos. Forget dancing in the rain. He said dance in the chaos. And he said, the funny thing is, I don't know how to dance. You know what? If you're dancing in the chaos, it probably doesn't matter how you dance. But Bill, thank you for sharing that with me. It literally made me laugh. Hey, listen, in this Master Your Fear masterclass that we're going to be doing next Friday, July 18th, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, it's not a class. It's not even a webinar, guys. It is a wake-up call for your soul. And that is what we're going to be doing. That's why we called it, that's why we changed it from Freedom from Fear Masterclass to Master Your Fear Masterclass. It's just 45 minutes, powerful 45 minutes. We're going to show you how to stop letting fear run the show and how to start showing up with that faith, that childlike faith, with that Holy Spirit fire, and have that fun that everybody knows. Listen, we're all kids inside. Deep down inside, there's a kid begging, wanting to come out and play in this playground that we call life. Matter of fact, Pedro's fun fact, we're going to get to a little bit early. Pedro's fun fact says that 40%, 40 or 40% of what we fear never actually materializes. Can you imagine going through life with 40% of what is going on in your head never even comes to fruition, never even happens? Guys, stop letting fear run the show, boys and girls. I'm telling you, there is so much truth in that, whatsoever, is it in Mark? It says, whatsoever you pray for, believing, right? That's what I'm going to be able to do for you. This is God talking, guys. And so we're gonna break down this masterclass into 3 segments. Really easy. You got the opening. Segment 1 is going to be talking about how to stop letting fear dominate your decisions. We're going to be going through some real world applicable wisdom. We're going to be going through some Ziglar game changing perspective. Right? You guys know that we are going through week 9 of the book Born to Win. Last week we finished that, or yesterday we finished it up. This whole Fun Life community, guys, it's all powered by that guy right there, legendary speaker and trainer motivator, Mr. Zig Ziglar, and his proud son, Tom Ziglar, the author of the foundational program, Choose to Win, that we start all the cool kids on, because it really does. It helps you. He says in there that, transformation, you transform your life one simple choice at a time. And the fastest way to success is to replace a bad habit with a good habit. Anybody have bad habits? If you can't raise a hand, put it down in the comment section. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, we all do. We all do, guys. And so if you want to get to that next level of success, man, it's going to be, it's amazing. Every single one of us has a next level, whether you're a Christian entrepreneur, a business owner, a spouse, a parent, whatever it is, guys, there is another level. There is another gear that you have yet to access. And that is exactly what we do here in the Fun Life community when we help those Christian entrepreneurs take their business to that next level. We start to address the fear. We stop letting fear make the choices. We activate the childlike faith that every single one of us has inside of us. And then we go in and show you how to have fun. And I'm telling you, at the core, when we start to peel back the layers of the onion, fun is serious business, guys. There's a lot of money to be made, but we've got to address some limiting beliefs. We've got to address some childhood trauma. We're going to have to address some of these things that we've allowed to build up as our belief system. BS for short. And then number 2, guys, here's the thing. Yes, we really do. We activate. It's all biblically based. Everything that we do here is all run through 3 filters: the theological filter, the psychological filter, and the physiological filter. And so we're going to help you with the Word of God, show you how to rewrite the story that you've been telling yourself all these years. And it's a standard operating procedure to have a box of Kleenex close by. Even for men, we've had some very, very powerful men go through the Fun Life coaching programs that we have, all powered by Zig Ziglar, and they've had to have a box of tissue close by. We've done it in person. We've done it on Zoom. We've done it over a phone call. Guys, truth is truth. It doesn't change. That's what I love about the Word of God. It's forever settled in heaven, right? He's the same yesterday, today, and forever, guys. And so when we address those lies, the lie identity, as my friend Danica would say, when we address those, guys, what happens is belief is your greatest weapon. That childlike faith, it's your greatest weapon. So all of a sudden now, we are able to look at the what ifs. I mean, seriously, what if the what ifs were rooted in God's promises and not fear's lies? Just telling you guys. I'm just telling you. That is exactly what happens whenever we go into and that we start to activate that childlike faith and you start to believe for the impossible. You start to believe for the miraculous. What if you start to expect the unexpected? And I'm telling you guys, I'm going to go over on time. So hang tight. We try to get you guys out of here right at 8 o'clock on the dot. But if it's okay for me to go a little bit over, just put in the chat. Go ahead, Johnny Watt. Go ahead. Because here's the thing, that's segment 2, right? The segment 1, the first 15 minutes of the show of the Master Your Fear Masterclass, we stop letting fear dominate our decisions. Segment 2, we activate that childlike faith that's inside of you. Segment 3, as we start to land the plane, we start to multiply, guys, exponentially your fun, your impact. Thank you, Crystal. We start to all of a sudden go in there and we start to expand your impact and your income. This is where the rubber meets the road, guys. If we can show you how to increase your income, how to open up the windows of heaven, right, God? This is the one area that God says, prove me, try me, see, baby, if I will not open up the windows of heaven. That's the JJO translation, right? And yes, we're gonna use laughter yoga. That's the one thing that I was kicking myself in the pants yesterday, that last time, that I did not activate. We didn't go into the laughter yoga because did you guys know? I know we've already covered Pedro's fun fact, but did you know that laughter actually releases those feel-good chemicals in your brain that helps you overcome the fears and the worries and the doubts and the anxiety and the depression and everything, every negative emotion that you go through, that you're feeling through, laughing. And the beautiful part is that you don't even have to have a real laugh. You don't even have to laugh for real. You can actually go in and just manufacture a laugh. And before you know it, your brain starts to release those feel-good chemicals, the dopamine, the serotonin, the oxytocin, the endorphins, and it reduces your cortisol level, right? The stress chemical that your brain releases. Matter of fact, when I got my blood work done, that is the one thing the doctor called me and said, what are you doing to not allow stress to overtake to everything that was going on with my blood work? And at that time, I didn't know what it was until I got my laughter yoga certification. And there was, right, Bill Cosby said, the proof is in the pudding. That's what happened, boys and girls. And so, yeah, segment 3, we're going to multiply your fun. Exponentially, we're going to help you, right, with your impact. And my buddy, Darren Sargent, said that if you want to have an impact, baby, you're going to have to be committed to the collision, right? You're going to collide with some negative thinking. You're going to collide with some past doubts. You're going to collide with some stinking thinking, right? That's why Mr. Ziegler said you got to get a checkup from the neck up. Guys, it's right at the top of the hour, but I said, you guys gave me permission to go ahead. So we're moving on, Crystal. We are going on. So listen, here's the thing. Because the more you earn, the more you can give, right? You give of your time and your talent, your treasures, your resources, your abilities, your gifts, right? Those skills that you have. Guys, I'm telling you, my coach, Michael Berg, we're finishing up reading the book. We already finished reading the book, Flip the Switch. We're now getting into the other one. It says 8-figure skills in a 6-figure vehicle. We're finishing up that one. Now we're going through that one. And he said that problems change hands, or money changes hands when problems are solved. Guys, we're going to show you how to become a professional problem solver so you can have more impact, right? Because, again, the book that I read, and chances are you read it too, says that if you give, it's going to be given to you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. That is the kind of stuff that we're going to be teaching you in the Master Your Fear Masterclass. And here's the thing, the more you serve, the more alive you feel, right? Anytime you feel like you are just not making it, like you're just not feeling it, go out and do something for somebody else that they can't pay you back, and watch how your brain automatically releases those feel-good chemicals, those things that you've been asked, things that people are trying to recreate synthetically. You feel me? You feel me? And here's the thing. We're not playing small anymore, boys and girls. We're going to roar, right? Going off of Mark Batterson's Chase the Lion manifesto. We are not going to tiptoe to the end of our life walking on eggshells, just hoping to make it. No, I love what Les Brown. I'm working with the team that's helping bring him to the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and I love what he says that when the Lord calls him, when it's time for the Lord to call him up, he's going to find him climbing a new mountain, not sliding down an old one. And so that's why I love the quote from Mr. Zig Ziglar. He says, "I'm not going to give up, let up, or shut up until I'm taken up, baby." Matter of fact, I'm just getting warmed up, and I'm getting fired up in here, boys and girls. I wish you could be in here with me. I wish you could feel the energy that I'm feeling. This is what gets me going. This is what fires me up, is to help you with the mindset shifts that you have. You know what? It's a bunch of BS. Yes. Belief systems. You might have been thinking something else. The belief system that has gotten you to here, to this area, needs to be reworked. It needs to be reframed to be able to get you to that next level, boys and girls. And so that's what we're going to be covering in the Master Your Fear Masterclass, because I'm going to wrap this up right here. How would it feel? How would it feel to finally wake up with confidence instead of dread? Instead of worry, instead of not knowing the reason people are anxious about the future is because they don't have it properly designed. And that's why we talk about designing your legacy, leaving the legacy that you were created to leave by design, not by default. I mean, what would happen if you stopped asking, what if I fail, and started asking, what if I fly, baby? What if I fly? I can't remember the lady's name. I think it was Barbara Stone or somebody says that when you come to the edge, when you come to the very edge, the precipice, to the cusp of all of the light that you know, and you're about to step off into the darkness of the unknown, right? The fear. Faith is knowing that one or two things are going to happen. A, I'm going to step on solid ground, or B, God is about to teach me how to fly, baby. And that is the kind of childlike faith that we want you to have. I'm telling you, Faith Your Fear Friyay for me is all about increasing your childlike faith to the point that you know that you can charge the gates of hell with a half-loaded water pistol and know that you're going to gain the victory, guys. Because here's the other thing. Who else is waiting on the other side of your obedience? Some of you guys watching on here right now, and you've messaged me, you've DM'd me, and you've said, hey, because of what you're doing, because of what you're saying, you've inspired me, you've motivated me. Some of you guys are out there doing it. Thank you. Thank you for obeying, not obeying me, obeying the call that God has put on your heart. All I'm doing is giving you the little push. All I'm doing is giving you the little, yes, you can. I'm your cheerleader, boys and girls. And so how do you master your fear? How do you master your fear to finally live the life that God designed for you? You're going to have to come get registered for the Master Your Fear Masterclass coming up July 18th, next Friday, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Matter of fact, this entire week, something to smile about Saturday. You want to watch the replay? Go back on something to smile about Saturday's episode. You have to scroll down a little bit because I do kind of post a little bit more than I probably should. But here's the thing, guys. I did a recap, a summary. Go back last Saturday and watch that summary because you're going to catch a really quick glimpse of what we're going to be talking about July 18th on the Master Your Fear. Okay, so I get it. I understand. This isn't for everyone. Maybe you're not dealing with fear. Maybe it's okay. Hey, thank goodness. Invite somebody who is. Invite somebody who may feel stuck, who may want to go ahead and be part of this. Because if you've had enough of letting fear win and you're ready to master your fear, right? I love what Simba, if anybody watched the Lion King, when Simba said, I laugh in the face of danger. That's what we're going to be teaching you. We're going to show you how to laugh in the face of danger. And I'm telling you guys, so DM me the word fearless. The link is ready. I'll put it down in the comment section so you guys get registered. But if not, DM me the word fearless. Or if you're hearing this on the podcast and you don't see the link, just DM me, call me, text me. 903-570-0052 is right there at the bottom of the screen. But for those of you that are watching on YouTube or listen on the replay, DM me, call me, 903-570-0052. DM me the word fearless, and I will get you guys registered up. Because what if What if you really can't? What if you're just that close? What if you're that close? Yeah, Crystal was one of our participants. Yeah, absolutely, guys. I'm telling you guys. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. Yes, yes, we are gonna record it this time. Last time we did the audio. Kick myself for that. That's why we're doing it a second time. But everything happens for a reason. And yes, we are gonna have the replay for you guys that are hungry. Because here's the thing. The fact of the matter is this: truth does not expire. It doesn't. It doesn't. And I'm gonna leave you with these last little bit of scriptures that I just feel that you guys need to put these somewhere and put them on a board, put them on your mirror where you brush your teeth, wherever, do your hair. Some of y'all. Psalms 34:4, it says, "I sought the Lord," and you know what He did? He answered, and He delivered me from all my fears. I sought the Lord, and He answered, and He delivered me from all of my fears. Joshua 1:9, be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, right? Because God says, I'm going to be right there with you. Imagine if you knew it was impossible for you to fail because God is right there by your side. Oh my goodness, guys. And then First John 4:18. This is the one that, our staple verse for Faith Your Fears Friday is 2 Timothy 1:7, right? For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind, a disciplined mind. That's why we don't lean into our emotions. We lean into truth of what God said, of what God says, what God did for us, right? And so, but 1 John 4:18 says, perfect love casts out fear, right? And you know that God is love. Perfect love casts out all fear. And then you go in there and read Isaiah 41:10. It says, fear not, for I am with you. I will be with you wherever you go. Yo, what does that mean? I'm telling you guys, that's why it is so. I won't tell you it's easy. I will not. I will tell you it's simple. I'll also tell you it's worth it. It is worth it. Because as Benjamin McGee said in the movie We Bought a Zoo, sometimes all you need is 20 seconds of insane courage. And boys and girls, we're going to do that. We're going to activate that childlike faith to be able to stop fear, to stop the chaos. As my buddy Bill Hennessy said, we're going to learn to dance in the chaos. We're going to activate the childlike faith, boys and girls, so that we can have the fun, the impact, and drive up our profits and our revenue. Right? Mr. Ziegler said that money's not the most important thing, but it ranks right up there on the gotta have it scale with oxygen. So, boys and girls, thank you guys so much for joining me. Appreciate you allowing me the extra few minutes to come on here and share with you guys what we're going to be doing next Friday. Again, Master Your Fear Masterclass, July 18th, Central Standard Time. I'll put that link down below, or just DM me the word fearless. So thank you guys for joining me here on the Childlike Faith Podcast. For all you Christian entrepreneurs who want to grow and scale your business to achieve the financial freedom you're looking for without sacrificing that childlike faith, that joy, right? Your time, your treasures, right? Your family, your finances, guys. There's so much. So, guys, get ready. It's going to be phenomenal. Man, phenomenal. Woo! Hey, thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Love you. Hey, see you tomorrow on Something to Smile About Saturday, 7:45 a.m., boys and girls. We're going to keep it short. Today, I just went a little bit over. Thank you so much. Love you. Adios. Yeah, baby.